Today we're going to be looking at the top 5 red flags that I think you should avoid when building backlinks. So you can see my screen here. This is someone who has pitched me guest post backlinks and it's landed in my spam. So I'm going to just run through these some of these sites, show you why you probably wouldn't want to link on them and what you can look out for when building backlinks. Now, we run a service called Digital PR, so thankfully we don't have to do any of this. But I know a lot of businesses tend to invest in guest posting, niche edits, and things like that. So if you're using your marketing budget for this, you could be wasting it, or you could, in fact, get your website punished. So I'm going to show you what you should look out for so you can avoid them. So I've gone into Ahrefs with some of these sites, and I'm just going to run through some of my top red flags. So this is one of the sites. I don't want to shit on these guys either. This isn't the intention of the video. This is just to educate you so you can maybe use your marketing budget a little bit better. So one of the first things I always look out for when you build in a backlink, and I'm not sure who said this. It might have been, it was another guy who owns a digital PR agency. I think his name is James. And he said, would you want this link if Google didn't exist? And that's something I totally agree with. Because if Google didn't exist, would you want to be on this website? It's as simple as it comes. It's either a yes or no answer. And if we look at this website in Ahrefs, you can see here the DR is a 58. So most people think if you get a DR, above 40 is a good link to have. But these type of websites have been built so they can sell you links. And they're often inflated. These metrics are inflated. And the spammy ways of doing that. And the reason why they do is because the higher the domain rating, quite often the more they can sell you a link for. So my first red flag is that the website has no traffic. As you can see, this one did have traffic for a while, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 at its peak. And with the latest updates, unfortunately for the website owner, it has been hit. So if you're looking at a website to build a backlink on it, check the traffic it has first. And you also then, which moves me on to my next red flag, is the type of keywords that this site ranks for. Because another way the spammy web owners make their websites look more attractive to other people is by ranking for keywords that are easy to rank for, but ultimately have nothing to do with your business. So if we look at the keywords here, let's have a look what this one actually ranks for. Okay, so as you can see, once again, these are the web terms that nobody really wants to rank for. That's why they do rank for them. So Mel B height, for example. Mel B, I think, is one of the Spice Girls. And it's a simple search for the height. I have no idea who this person is, but it's their date of birth. And Trey Songs, I have no idea. Once again, none of these keywords are relevant to the most of the people who will be having links from the site. And if we have a look at the website, this is the website here. You can see the URL. Once again, it's not my intention to call this person out or anything like that, so please leave them alone. But just know that when you're building links, you shouldn't really be building links on websites which talk about a variety of things, topics like these. So once again, my third red flag is have a look at the topics they actually write for or write about, and do they rank for those type of terms? Because if they don't, then you're wasting your time. So for example, use one of the articles I found, everything you need to create an effective study space. Now, if we look at the keywords they rank for, remember they were like Mel B height, for example. So this tells me either the content going on these sites is not very good, or that Google has found out that they're selling links and they've punished them. And that brings me on to another red flag, is the anchor text used within these articles is a clear sign whether someone is selling links or not, in my opinion anyway. So if we scroll down, this article is about an effective study space. So I guess this is like an office company. Let's have a look, see if we can find the link. There will be a link here somewhere. Okay, so there we have is the link. And sure enough, they've used optimized anchor text, ergonomic chair. Now, sometimes this makes sense to do, but I guess this is going to, no, that's Forbes, okay. Okay, so I don't know who the person in this link was. I thought it would be Forbes. It looks like there's someone here but they haven't linked to them. So, okay, let's go on to another one. Okay, so navigating digital thermometers. And as you can see, there's a link here, Digital Thermometer Singapore. Once again, optimize anchor text. Have a look at the website that you potentially want the link from. See how they link. If every link is optimized anchor text, it is a clear sign they sell the links. And in my opinion, you don't want a link from a website like that. And I opened up another website that from the original email just to check, and I believe they were doing the same here. So yeah, here's one. They're talking about finding or funding your dream home. Once again, optimized anchor text. And okay, so let's have a look. I've wrote a few things down. So that's the fourth one, that optimized anchor text. And finally, what you want to look at is the search traffic over time. If there's a pattern of increasing search engine traffic, that's a good sign that you probably want to link from that website. But if the traffic has been hit recently, then you're wasting your time once again if you try to get a link from that place. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Thank you.